All right, now before we wrap up this course, I would like to share a little bit about automation of contact parameters within a DAW. I'm running contact inside of Logic over here. Now there are two possibilities for automation. We have an automation tab here that we can access. There's host automation, which we're looking at right now. So there are 512 possible host parameter automation slots. And then there's MIDI automation, which gives us MIDI CC automation. So we have 128 possible CCs. So how it works is, let's say I would like CC1 or mod wheel to control volume here for the instrument. I can just drag CC1 onto the actual parameter, and now it's connected. So if I move the mod wheel on my MIDI controller, you can see it's moving on its own, and you see a little red square here letting us know that that MIDI data is coming through. All right, so that's all good, and I guess I could just record in MIDI CC data. But let's check out host automation. So this is also a similar process. So let's say I would like to use number 10 over here, and I'll click and drag, and let's use it for panning. Drop it in there, and let's use number 12 for volume. So you can have multiple assignments on the same control. All right, so now in Logic, we're looking at automation view here. I'm going to switch out of volume and go into contact. And now you see this huge list of the 512 possible automation controllers. So I'm using 10 and 12. Oddly, 10's missing and 12's missing, but everything else seems to be there. So this is a weird thing that Logic does. So what you need to do is scroll down to the very end. So all the way down to 512. And after 512, or 511 because we're starting from number 0, here we're seeing pan and volume. You can see my computer is lagging there a little bit. It's kind of struggling to access that particular number. All right, so I've selected volume, and now I can just automate volume. So that's a little quirk. I believe it's because of Logic, but in any other DAW, this is a process. You have to assign your knobs and sliders to host parameter controls here, and then it should be usable. Now, in terms of the library content, you won't have to do this because they're already pre-assigned. So let's pick something from the factory library again. So I'm in the synth category. Let's go into mallet here, and let's load this contemplating. I'm going to drop it on this interface so it will get replaced. All right, so here's our instrument. If I switch over to automation, you can see everything is already pre-assigned. So that's host automation, but MIDI automation is not assigned. If I want to, I can just do it manually. There's also a learn option here. So let's say again, pick CC number 1, click the learn button, and then let's assign it to this cutoff here. I'm going to move the controller I want to assign it to. And now it's mapped. All right, so with that, we've come to the end of this course. I hope you found it helpful. We've taken a look at a variety of different features in Kontakt, and there's a lots more to discover. So I would suggest spend some time using this program, and I'm sure you're going to make great music with this. All right, so this is Rishabh Rajan signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.